year after Hurricane Paloma pounded Cayman Brac, residents gathered to give thanks. The ceremony, recently held at the Ashton Ruddy Civic Center, extended an opportunity to reflect on the tough time, but more so on the recovery that followed.
A lot of people driving through the island really don't believe that we had such a devastating storm because it's so green here, and we really had a lot of work done. A lot of construction crews came over and we really got the work done quickly.
We've got almost all new buildings because 95 to 98% of our buildings were gone. So we have come back. Government and local people have gotten together and we have come back with a resilience that I haven't seen in my lifetime.
Over the years I've worked through hurricane and storms, basically from where I'm from, serving as a member of the constabulary in Jamaica. But nothing like this. I've been through Gilbert as a young officer and it was terrible, but nothing direct like this. I saw death coming through. The recovery is so remarkable. I couldn't believe that we could have recovered from that devastation so quickly.
Although people praise the reconstruction efforts, some areas, such as Spot Bay, are still struggling to return to pre-Paloma days. This is what the neighborhood looks like now, more than 12 months after the storm.
When Paloma came, we tried to deal with the most vulnerable, those with children, single mothers, elderly, those with medical conditions. We have probably about 45, 50 Paloma applications left, which will meet this coming Friday, and we expect to conclude that exercise by then. To the people who are still there, we realize that it's been a long time. We've gone through an economic crisis, we've dried them in, but hope is still on the way.
Residents are hopeful they'll come out better than before, and until then they'll continue to be thankful for their lives that were spared, and for their friends and even strangers in Grand Cayman for sticking by their side.
I think people need to be ready at all material times. We see that the hurricane's velocity is intensifying year after year. They're even more unpredictable. The Cayman Islands is still in a black hole. We're in a process of getting a Doppler radar, and hopefully within 3 years that will be in place. But more importantly, lend a helping hand to a neighbor. If you have shelters on, then find somebody in the community that you can assist. Because at the end of the day, what's going to count is whether we survive, and we can only survive by looking after our neighbor.
It kind of makes you feel like, we're not forgotten, because, the sister islands tend to have a mentality that we're out of sight, out of mind. So, you kind of feel like you're not forgotten.